GenZ Publishing wants to know, why do you read?
I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't just opened up that book and have started reading. It made me more tolerant, made me more open, more intelligent.
A person can perceive it differently than how it was written, but it gives that person a sense to keep moving forward, not to give up. And that's what I love about fiction.
From a really young age, my mother always read to me. We would read before bed and after school. It was just a really special time, and it was something that we always shared together.
I have loved books since I was very young, even before I knew how to read. A joke I used to like to pull on adults was to have a book in my hands and make them think that I was reading it, when in actuality, I hadn't learned how to read yet. I just knew the story so well from my parents reading it to me.
Right, left, left to right, and right to left. Either way, it's gotta be read.
Why do you write?
For me, my love for reading started when I was just a baby, probably like a year and a half, 2 years old, and my dad would read me all these awesome books. And then I started to memorize the books, so he decided to challenge me by changing the stories, and in a way he was kind of rewriting the stories. So as I got a little bit older and I started to be able to read myself, I decided that, if my dad could rewrite these stories, I could too. And that started my foray into writing.
When I learned how to read and write, books changed how I thought about things. That gradually consumed me. I think it's our duty as writers to not only write something well, but to write something well that's responsible.
Whether it's a poem, it's a short story, I would just write about how I feel. I started writing about taboos in my society, about feminism, and it made me feel so good to raise my voice, use my words, use my power to help people.
I love reading and writing, and it's because just the beauty of being able to create something that other people will read and understand.
When I wrote my book, I really thought it would be a book that not only would be something that someone would be able to sit back and enjoy, escape from the world, little calorie-free indulgence, but also something that you can share with your friends and your family.
That's why we write, that's our team.
What does GenZ mean to you?
GenZ Publishing has turned into way more than just a publishing company. We are a family. These are some of the most talented people. They all are just spreading such innovative messages through their writing.
With the readers, with the writers, with the innovators, with the talented folks, with the most in everything you need.
GenZ is not just a publishing company, it's a new group of friends that want each other to be successful and want each other to thrive.
Oh, I've got to tell you, I love GenZ Publishing. They have the best books. I can't stop reading them.
I really love the work that GenZ is doing and Morissa to get new young authors published. In other days, it would be so hard for, let's say, a girl like me, put something together and just get it published by somebody.
Reading is just something that I don't think people do enough of, and I hope that with the books that we bring to GenZ, we can bring reading back into everybody's life.
I love GenZ. They have really interesting titles. My fellow authors, they're really creative people because they're coming up with these ideas for books when I read these synopsises, and I'm just like, wow.
What advice do you have?
Go read, go write, go educate yourself.
Bring book clubs back, and people could just discuss it and have their favorite characters and talk about why their characters are their favorite.
Some writers are afraid to say that they're writers for the same reason that some artists are afraid to say that they're artists. But GenZ is here to change that.
GenZ Publishing, the future.
Thanks for visiting GenZ at genzpublishing.org.
1,000 thoughts always lead to another inside me.
Head over to genzpublishing.org and check them out.
genzpublishing.org.
All on the GenZ website at genzpublishing.org.
GenZ. Pin drop.